Hey guys, we're outside of Bangkok's Royal Theatre. This was the first cinema in Bangkok, and today we're gonna have a look around Bangkok's Little India neighborhood of Phahurat. So come for a walk with me and let's check it out. Alright, so we're 1 block away from Phahurat, which is Bangkok's Little India neighborhood. And the reason we have started 1 block away from there is because I wanted to show you the Royal Theatre as just a nice thing to start off, and also because I would like to show you this very cool old shopping center, which is basically right on the edge of the Little India neighborhood. So let's head up in here and have a quick look before we get into Little India itself. So first of all, let's check out this outside area. It's a good spot to have something to eat. If you want to be outside, that is. There's a machine there to cool the air a bit. Actually, it's not too bad. Sometimes people want to sit outside if they've been in the aircon too long, for example. But if it's too warm for you out here, there's a nice indoor area as well, which we're going to have a look at in a second. Some toilets this way, steps leading up to the 2nd and 3rd floors there. But we're gonna head in and look at the ground floor. There's some parking underneath the building and in the building next to this one as well. If you want peace and quiet, Thailand is not the country for you. But as you can see, it's a gorgeous old shopping center. Some nice mango and sticky rice over here, which I can definitely recommend, by the way. Some very interesting stuff in here. They're doing a bit of renovation at the moment. You'll see some signs of that probably as we walk through here. The first floor at the moment is pretty much business as usual with a little bit of renovation. Up here you can see a little bit. The second floor is mostly open as normal. And the third floor is mostly not open at the moment. Unfortunately, this lovely part is closed at the moment for renovation. But if we look at the other end of this second hall, you can see what it looks like. The part that's covered back there looks kind of similar. Very, very nice indeed, huh? Yeah, so basically, I think you can get an idea of the kind of things for sale in here from this look that we've just had. There's a few massage places on the outside balcony areas of the second and third floors as well. If you're a bit tired from having your look around today, or yeah, whenever you make it through here, can be a nice option to take a break. And as you can see, lots of nice food there as well. There's even a shop that sells guns and knives and swords if you need something like that after you've had your mango and sticky rice and your massage to relax you a bit. And then you might think you need some jewelry. Could be useful, right? So yeah, and some pretty cool looking fabrics back there as well. So it's got something for everyone, we can say. All right, let's head through the side here. Cafe Amazon here. It's kind of my go-to because the price is very reasonable. They have aircon and basically does the job pretty well for a fair price. Cafes tend to be overpriced in Thailand. It's a bit of a sad thing, really. If you consider how much the average Thai makes per month, and then you look at the price of coffee in cafes in Thailand, it doesn't really add up in my opinion, but it is what it is. On the right here, there's a very interesting street here. This street is a place that specializes in electronics, and actually there's a really cool kind of Chinese style shrine just there on the right side. You can see it just as you go inside that street. And if you've watched my Sao Ching Cha video, in that video we go down a lot of little tiny back streets, and I mentioned at one point that it used to be possible to come down the end of one part where I walk in that video, and you could go through a kind of a secret door into the back of a temple. Well, it's that one, that shrine. You used to be able to get through the back of there and come out on this street here, which is pretty cool. Anyway, if you need electronic stuff, that's a good place to check, especially speakers and cables and so on. Used to have a lot of dodgy porn videos as well. I don't know if they still have those. One of the cool old Bangkok Metropolitan Transport Authority buses. You should definitely try to ride one. Good way to get around. Noisy, smoky. The drivers drive a bit rough, but yeah, good way to get around. This one is the oldest department store in Bangkok here. I think maybe oldest one in Thailand, probably. Nightingale Olympic. Not open today, unfortunately. but they don't like people taking photos in there anyway, so maybe we would not have been able to show you much from that. But it's a very strange place. It's actually filled with old things, very old things that they haven't managed to sell over the years. So it actually looks a bit like a museum inside there, because some of the stock goes back to, I would say, the 1950s. And some of the pieces they don't even want to sell anymore. It's very odd. And one of the upper floors they've made into a museum. Yeah, it's a very strange place. So some things you can buy. Yeah, definitely worth a look. They're quite strange about it though, that they don't like people taking photos. So we're outside the old Siam shopping center that we just had a look in. And I'm just walking along the side of the road here because this is where Little India starts. Basically, along here, these are fabric shops, mostly. Fabric shops run by people from India, mostly. These shops import fabric from India and places around the Indian subcontinent. Could be a bit from Bangladesh, for example. These shops, these fabric shops, go all the way down to the corner down there. Basically, it's a great place if you like to make your own stuff. If you've got your own sewing machine, right? Well, let's cross over and have a look. It's a very interesting neighborhood. There's also a pretty cool Chinese old kind of department store up there on the left. So there's some different stuff to explore. But let's head along here a little bit. Give you a taste. You can see some little lanes there on the side. So you might have noticed there was a little lane going back inside there because they actually call this area a fabric market. Not only because of these shops along here, but also because if you go in behind there, there's actually a covered market area, which is basically a lane that's between some buildings and is covered with all kinds of fabric and things that you use when you make stuff with fabric. But I just wanted to show you a bit along the outside part first, because this part is really important. In the distance you can see the old bridge there that crosses the Chao Phraya. But here's the entrance to the main part of the fabric market. Let's have a look. Zippers, if you're looking for zippers, but I'm not sure. I don't think they have metal ones. I'm pretty sure one time I was looking for a metal one, stronger type one. I think they only have plastic ones in this market, but they're nice, different colors as well. Could be suitable for certain things. But if you need something a bit more heavy duty, check with some other fabric shops or sewing type shops that are in Bangkok. There are some. There's actually one near Asilk, for example, that has heavier duty type zippers. If you need some peacock feathers, what are these? What's this here? What is this thing? Some makeup could be appropriate. Fake eyelashes could help, perhaps. Could help a little bit. Elephant pants, not only for tourists these days. Can't say no to that, can you? Hello. Fresh underwear. Always handy to have fresh underwear, especially in some places. Anyway, yes, I used to come through here very early, almost every morning for a while back in the not so long ago times. And why, you might ask? Because you'll see in a second here. I used to get a bit of exercise coming through here in the morning and come into this place. This is the Sikh temple in Bangkok. It's a great place. We'll talk about that more in a wee bit. But a very interesting fact, you can go in there early in the morning, most days, and get a lovely vegetarian breakfast for free. Very nice people in there, and it's a good way to start the day. Get a bit of exercise with a nice walk. Oh, some nice fake jewelry here would finish my ensemble very well. That's right, he knows. Yes. Can be very beautiful with this one, right? I think, Sue. Yes. Very nice, yes. Hello, nice little dog. Wow.
At least a mat of that one. Which one do you think all the boys do? Do we not want that?
Sue in Thai means beautiful. Can also say Soima. Soima means beautiful in Thai also. If you want to look Sue, this is the place for you. Normally I don't see any foreigners in here, but actually on this walk I've seen, I think, 3 now. So that was a bit of a surprise. So you can buy fabric by the meter. Very cool. And as anyone knows who is really into making their own clothes, that's the way to do it. So we're in the kind of dark spot. Hello, cat. Excuse me, cat. Let's go to a secret place. Shh. Don't tell anyone. Hopefully we can get up here. Should be no problem. up to the next level here, where they've got this very cool shrine. Of course, we are allowed here. Okay, not sure if I've been this far up before. Maybe I have, but don't remember now. It's a bit smelly up here. Wow, what a cool old place. Amazing. I'd love to own that house and do it up. China World, I mentioned back out on the street, I said there's a Chinese department type store there. That's it. Ooh, a bit messy along here, eh? TIT. This is Thailand. Ooh, it looks like someone took a dump on the stairs too. Never mind. As we say, I think we're not going to go further up. Let's head on down. Right. Okay, so I think if we kept going up there, it would have been more of the same. Look like there are some apartments actually up there, probably from the workers. Let's head on down. Let's head on down the side here. This is the other entrance to the Sikh temple. And this one is a very cool Indian department store. India Emporium. It's definitely worth a look as well. Here's a lovely place to get samosas. Definitely recommend this one. So we're still in Little India, even though there's a Chinese shrine here. But yes, that shows us that actually now we're right on the edge of Chinatown. We're coming right up on the border of Little India and Chinatown. let's try to get across the road here without getting run down and left for dead. Okay. Krishna. That's what it said on the window. Alright, let's duck down in this side lane here. There are some pretty cool Indian restaurants around this area, naturally. Surprise, surprise. So, some cheap guest houses around here. Could be cheaper, to be honest, but maybe if you're from India you can get a better price than they offered me. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. Alright, we'll head back. Head back this way. If you need a pillow, not a bad place to get one, I can say. For about maybe about 250 baht, if I remember correctly. 200 baht, 250 baht, I think about 250. Peace to all who enter here. Sounds great. All right. So this takes us to the beginning of Sampang Lane, which is a famous small a famous small lane that goes right through the heart of Chinatown. Well, we'll talk about that in a future episode coming up soon. Sampang Lane. Alright, we're gonna finish up there. I hope you enjoyed the tour of Bangkok's Little India, the Phahurat area. So, see you guys in the next one. And don't be late. Oh, and please remember to click subscribe and like and really hit that bell button because it gives you a notification when the next video comes up. So have a great one, guys. Bye-bye.